Today we have topics on the Genocide Awareness Project.
We also have topics surrounding finals and library renovations, all at Cal State Fullerton.
Stay tuned for all this and more.
Thanks for joining us today. I'm Tony Fan.
I'm Matt Monhay.
And I'm Jessica O'Neill. A major demonstration was brought to the Cal State Fullerton campus for Center of Bioethical Reform, also known as a pro-life organization, showcased real-life photos of children and adults who lost their lives not by choice. Investigative reporter Brew City tells us more.
A peaceful protest was brought to Cal State Fullerton by the Center of Bioethical Reform for students on campus to see. The Center for Bioethical Reform gave students a topic to think about, look at, and discuss. They facilitated a genocide awareness project to push their pro-life viewpoint. Cal State Fullerton supports viewpoints and demonstrations on various topics on campus for the student body to be exposed to. The demonstration by the pro-life group Center for Bioethical Reform showed graphic photos of babies, children, and adults that had life taken away from them. Why such a graphic movement, one would ask? Anna Johnson, director of the student outreach, said,
So I think that we're definitely wanting to educate to, again, I would say the humanity of the unborn and the inhumanity of abortion. And the reason I repeat that is because that's the crux of the issue. Who are the unborn? And what does abortion do to them? And abortion intentionally kills an innocent human being. So, we'll pack up and leave if someone can tell us that it doesn't, decapitate and dismember an innocent human being.
The photos compared objects like pencils and quarters to the unborn, giving a representation of what abortion looks like. There were many students at Cal State Fullerton that were opinionated on the genocide project. Student Karis Green said,
It's very impactful to see such raw images kind of up in our face. And personally, I'm pro-life, so I don't believe in abortion. But I do understand the conversation about, how women have their rights. And, there's the question about rape victims. And I do understand that that is a difficult topic.
In response to the movement, the student of quality education put up flyers to promote and stand by their pro-choice viewpoint. Celeste Sanchez from SQE says it was a peaceful demonstration and peaceful response.
So we wanted to have a response to what they were doing. We didn't want them to dominate the conversation. We are students, college students, and this is coming from the humanities. I want to apply the knowledge that I've gained and share it with others and with other like-minded students. So this was our peaceful demonstration, peaceful response, and it turned into a really great community effort. Yeah.
A balanced conversation was brought forth by both organizations on campus. I'm Brew City from the Report Program.
This demonstration really made an impact on the students of the campus. Reporter Nakia Campbell has even more.
Yesterday on the Cal State Fullerton campus, students encountered the graphic display of comparing abortion to genocide. Director of Operations Kevin Olivier from the Center of Bioethical Reform explains their presence on campus. The next scenes do contain graphic content, so viewer discretion is advised.
So we want to show students that abortion is an act of violence that decapitates and dismembers preborn human beings. And we also want to compare abortion to other injustices that have taken place throughout history, including genocides such as the Holocaust. Approximately 30% of women will have an abortion at some point in their lives. The age range of 20 to 25 have more abortions than women in any other comparable age range. Students here are going to face situations in the future where they have to decide whether to continue a pregnancy. The students of today are the leaders of tomorrow, so we feel it's very important to reach them.
But some students, like Marie Watzke, disagree with the ideals of the Genocide Awareness Project.
It's really harmful to a lot of students on campus. It depicts a lot of misinformation and a lot of gruesome false details about abortions. It makes a lot of false equivalencies. And I don't think that they're really considering that there are a lot of women on this campus that have had abortions or have experienced sexual assault or rape, and they're not really considering their feelings at all. I don't agree with their anti-choice policies and their beliefs. I believe that women have a right to their body and that it shouldn't be dictated by them. They don't understand the individual that's making these choices. A lot of the people that are supporting this, they don't even have uteruses. They're never going to experience that choice. They're never going to experience that.
At Cal State Fullerton, I'm Nakia Campbell with the Report Program.
Well, yeah, when I first came to campus that day when they had it up, it caught my eyes. It was like, whoa, they're actually doing this on campus.
Yeah, it definitely catch my attention. It's really terrifying to see the reality behind that kind of topic.
Yeah, it popped up in our face as soon as we walked on campus, and it's great to see our students, our peers, coming out and just voicing their opinion and just letting the community know, like, this is what's going on. A few of California residents did a little rain dance over the weekend. Can we expect more rain over the winter? Perhaps not. Looks like we're going to have a pretty dry winter. Reporter Lucero Berto has the details.
Despite recent rainfall, it is not enough to cure California's 5-year drought. Things have only gotten worse over the years, and in 2014, Governor Jerry Brown declared drought state of emergency. Here at Cal State Fullerton, we have done our share to help conserve water. You can find areas on campus that no longer have grass. But are we really in a drought? Or can we now move forward and consider that California has dry climate? Professor Matthew Kirby gives his input.
So our research shows that, again, it depends on the scale you're looking at. Right, you can have droughts that last on the order of years or maybe a decade, but we see evidence using sediments, because sediments generally don't tell you what's going on year to year. They tell you what's going on over decades or centuries. And so my data is revealing information about droughts that are much longer than that you can find, say, from tree rings or something. And so we find evidence for dry periods that last centuries. And that's not surprising. There's lots of evidence that climate shifts back and forth between wet and dry. And right now we just happen to be in a brief period of dryness.
If California is going through a dry period, then maybe we should embrace that like other desert states are doing.
So anything we can do to help conserve water, I think, is a smart thing to do. And the sooner we get used to living with a dry climate, kind of like we should be, like people in Phoenix or Tucson, we should be living like they live, xeriscape, rocks and sand and succulents, desert succulents and things. We should be living like them, and that would make a huge difference right away.
Sunny California, here you are.
Public transportation plays a key role in protecting our environment and conserving energy. It's also a good way to save money. Tony Fan has more for us.
In 2011, U.S. public transportation use saved 865 million hours in travel time and 450 million gallons of fuel in 498 urban areas. Public transportation use in the United States saves 4.2 billion gallons of gasoline annually. Public transportation provides an affordable and, for many, necessary alternative to driving.
I think it's pretty good. It's really helpful for those that might not have a car, have reliable means of transportation. So for myself, I know it would kind of be really expensive if I were to just Uber everywhere. So public transportation kind of helps me out in that sense.
People board public transportation 36 million times each weekday.
It's a great thing. It helps, with your car, maintenance on the car. I only drive less than 2 miles to my train station instead of 30 miles on stop and go.
So next time you go out, think about using public transportation. I'm Tony Fan, reporting for The Report.
The busy street of Beach Boulevard and Buena Park is going through a revitalization to bring in new attractions and new crowds. It's still underway, but it's coming along with a lot of big businesses.
Buena Park is coming to life. Residents in the local city of Buena Park haven't really had an attraction area or much of a mall until now, and the people are very excited.
New expansions and new restaurants and stuff, and definitely the new bakery going in will be awesome.
The street of Beach Boulevard is being revitalized and will bring in new attractions, new jobs, new money, and some new tourists.
New jobs, new job opportunities, more revenue into Buena Park.
I think it's a good change to Beach Boulevard. There used to be almost nothing here, and despite from all the traffic that's been being caused by all the construction around here, I think it's manageable, especially with the wide street of Beach Boulevard.
Knott's Berry Farm was probably the biggest attraction for tourists to enjoy, but their surroundings were always dim in comparison to their neighboring cities.
In order to compete with those cities like Anaheim, they need to revamp their city. They need to add more destinations, more entertainment centers.
Some of the updates are still unknown, but many rumors are floating around amongst local residents and employees in the area.
It's going to be a butterfly and hummingbird exhibit, along with like a jellyfish, like arboretum type thing.
And right across the street from here, there's rumors of a new Dave & Buster style complex here, but I don't know what it's going to be for sure, definitely.
Either way, this Beach Boulevard revamp will bring nothing but good to the city. I'm Laura Quinton with The Report.
Cyber Monday shoppers save a lot of money by shopping online. Free shipping and additional 30% off can be seen on the websites. Most shoppers would rather shop from the comfort of their homes. Also, electronic items are discounted, so why not do your shopping holiday online and early? Reporter Bianca Hernandez tells us more.
Will Cyber Monday take over Black Friday? Savings are at least 10% higher on Cyber Monday this year, and shoppers are searching for the best deals online. According to National Retail Federation, $105 billion will be spent on online shopping. A lot of great deals can be found on the Amazon website. In 2015, Amazon shipped about 51 million items on Cyber Monday. That's 629 items sold per second. They plan on shipping more this year.
It's definitely been a lot more hectic. There's a lot of lines. I think less people were going out this year. More people were shopping online, which I think is good. I think some of the deals were actually better on Cyber Monday than they were on Black Friday, which is interesting. Cyber Monday is definitely easier for those who don't want to go out and wait in line.
Some shoppers prefer to shop online from the comfort of their homes. If you need to compare prices, Cyber Monday is your best bet. It saves you time without the hassle of long lines and dealing with the Black Friday madness.
The sales are better online or in Black Friday?
Better online, but then they sell out really quickly online.
Some deals are reserved for the first people in line. In that case, many shoppers wait in long lines for Black Friday, just to be the first ones getting the best deals. Will you be a Cyber or Black Friday shopper this year? This is Bianca Hernandez reporting.
I mean, Cyber Monday is a great day. I mean, you get the option of being at home, sitting, and not doing anything. I mean, I like going out, I love going in and shopping, and I didn't get to get anything on Cyber Monday, but I mean, it's fun.
Yeah, I definitely participated. I got sunglasses.
Yeah, I bought my mom a vacuum, so saved $200 from it.
That's great.
That's great. Still to come, we have interesting stories covering what's happening in Public Library.
This financial advisor is being accused of committing one of the largest investment frauds in the history of the United States.
I guess we're not going to Aspen. That's fine. You see, I like tennis balls.
You ever think about buying a bigger place? Just waiting for a visit from the credit fairy. There is no credit fairy. How else will I get a better credit score? Look, you keep your credit card balances low and only open a new card if you really need it. No fairy?
There's no magic to improving your credit, but there's help, and it's free. Go to creditfairy.org.
The semester at Cal State Fullerton is coming to an end and finals are right around the corner. Starting next week, the library will be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Reporter Savannah Romero has more info on the library's extended hours.
As the semester is coming to an end, finals are just beginning. And over the next 2 weeks, thousands of Cal State Fullerton students will be coming to the ProLife Library to study.
I'm so excited. I feel like I'm going to utilize it a lot more. I think the extended hours really helps me prepare for my finals because I don't have the resources at my home.
Last semester, we abused the 24/7 thing in that we slept on the top floor. And with our new study group, we're planning on doing that again.
Yeah, I'll probably be there till at least 3 or 4 in the morning some nights. So, yeah.
Starting Monday, December 5th, the library will extend its hours
next Monday. We open at 7 a.m. and it'll be 24/7 after,
to allow students more study time. Finals are the most stressful time of the semester, so remember to stay courteous to fellow students and to come prepared.
Bring snacks and water for sure. Try to come early.
Thank you.
To get space. Try having your friends like save you space if you have to go to class or something. And then at night, there's a lot less people too.
I'm Savannah Romero with the Report Program.
The final weeks of examinations often result in high stress levels for students. Reporter Carla Bonia has the story.
December is here, and the fall 2016 semester is almost over. But before that, the students need to go through finals week. With that, a lot of stress is coming over a lot too.
During finals week, I try to get as much sleep as possible, even though that doesn't really happen. I try to make sure that I get like at least 5 hours. I get coffee because it makes me feel good and it keeps me energized, so that does a trick normally.
It's now the time of the year when the library and the new TSU are getting super packed because students are looking for quiet places to study. But the students are not the only ones who worry about their finals week and the stress levels they face. Along with that, professors have advices for their students.
The two things that I would recommend is first breathe and don't panic. Just take it easy and remember that finals are just like any other exam. And the second thing that I recommend isn't necessarily for finals week, but to be prepared and not to cram, not to wait until the last minute. But if you know your topic, then you'll be just fine.
Christmas and all the holidays coming up get the students excited about the finals week. But the reality is that we gotta have to study a lot in order to have a successful week of finals. Behind me, we have the public library at Cal State Fullerton, and it's one of the most favorite places for students to come to study during their finals week. Remember that we also have the Starbucks next to it, so you can have coffee to wake up. For the Report Program, my name is Carla Bonia.
Another one of the outlets that Cal State Fullerton provides to relieve stress during finals is offering students a chance to play with puppies before their exams begin. Jessica O'Neill has more on the story.
Time is almost up, which means this empty classroom will be filled in 2 weeks for what most students dread the most, finals. Finals week is one of the most stressful times during the semester, with students trying to balance sleep and studying. So what does Cal State Fullerton do to relieve some stress?
Can I hold you?
Bring in Puppies.
Oh yeah, I think that's just the power of animals altogether. I think it's genius. They should do it like every, like 10 times a semester.
Every semester, ASI brings in animals to help students relax for 5 minutes.
Don't really take a moment to do stuff like this, so it's nice that they offer it.
For the report, I'm Jessica O'Neill.
For the past 2.5 years, Pollock Library South has been a construction zone. But by fall 2017, that will change. Reporter Nicholas Garcia has more on the status of the renovation.
The Libraries of the Future initiative was launched by the California State University system in 2012 to bring academic libraries into the 21st century. Cal State Fullerton is one of 6 schools in the CSU system that is participating in this initiative, and the first phase of the renovation is nearing completion. By next fall, The first floor will be finished and open to students. The first floor of the library would essentially become a cultural hub for students. These glass doors would lead into the new home for all the student centers. Floors 3, 4, and 5 are completely closed to students now and will remain that way over the next several years. Phase 2 of the project will begin in spring of 2018.
The building is being declared a high-rise, so there's going to be windows. There's going to be windows in the building, which is going to be fascinating. So we're just not exactly sure all the details yet, but it sounds like there may be light coming to the other floors as well. So the way that things have to be done, though, they have to be done floor by floor. There's already windows on the first floor, but it might be that the second floor and third floor might be getting windows.
While this might look like a construction zone now, in fall of 2017 it will be a new center for all students to come together. I'm Nicholas Garcia for the Report Program.
Well, yeah, I'll be there for the 24 hours, study, make sure I pass all my finals. What about you guys?
I can try. I feel like the construction has been going on since I registered here.
Right. It's been been going on for a while, so it's great to see them finishing it up and wrapping it up so students can get a move on with their studies.
Yeah, most definitely. And the library is always crowded, so it would be really good to have a little bit more room.
That's true. The small city of Anaheim is working on becoming better known as a brew city with over 10 new breweries in the area. Reporter Taylor Pereira has some information on it.
The city of Anaheim is making a new name for itself. With the trend of craft beer growing, the city has decided to embrace the craze by allowing itself to become known as a brew city. Over the past couple years, breweries have been popping up in the small town and becoming more popular as hangout spots. What's interesting about many breweries here is that they brew their beers in the same building that customers come to enjoy it. Anaheim residents are excited about the new trend.
I think what makes all of this so awesome is watching Anaheim grow into this big brew city. I've lived in Anaheim my whole life, and it's so awesome to see everyone wanting to race into Anaheim.
Not only do these breweries have delicious beer, but some have even extended to become a restaurant as well to offer a more quality experience. But even if people don't have the time to stop by in their breweries, they make their beer more accessible by allowing them to take some to go. The Brew City and its residents welcome visitors to stop by and have a cold one.
Being physically fit is important to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Kira Norrell has more.
Obesity is becoming a serious problem in the United States. That's why becoming physically active can help reduce your chances. Physical activity is essential to prevent and reduce risk of many diseases and improve physical and mental health.
It's important to work out because working out is key to keeping fat off, keeping extra calories off, keeping your body strong, keeping you out of becoming lazy and falling into bad habits.
According to the American Heart Association, they recommend 30 minutes of physical activity per day for adults.
A simple workout that you can do either at home or if you're inside a gym, you can walk outside, walk around your block for about 30 minutes. You can walk on the treadmill for about 30 minutes, probably do about 10 push-ups, do about 3 sets of 15 of each push-ups, sit-ups, and you can do squats as well. That'll work on the full body. That's chest, arms, shoulders. You got the abs in and you get the leg work in as well.
After working out, I feel great. I feel with more energy. I feel less tired. I just feel amazing after working out.
So working out can be a challenge, but at the end, you are becoming healthier, you feel good about yourself, and you're helping to create stronger muscles and bones. So get out there and get active. I'm Kiara Norrell with the Report Program.
Disney strikes again, one more time with a successful box office movie. Moana premiered Thanksgiving weekend, and even though it caused some controversy, it was a huge hit on the big screen. Reporter Rebecca Fausto tells us more.
On Thanksgiving weekend, the new Disney movie Moana topped the box office. The animated film took #1 spot by bringing in more than $55 million in one day. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them came in second place with just over $45 million in revenue, and Doctor Strange came in third place.
I like how Disney is not only
doing princess movies, but now also showing women as heroes.
This is the first time Disney makes a movie about the South Pacific culture.
Before coming to see the movie Moana, I really liked the Polynesian culture that Disney decided to put into the movie. And I think it is pretty cool that Disney is putting a culture that Americans don't really know about into this movie that contains a very important message.
Some people online argued it was offensive by the way Disney depicted some of the characters, specifically Maui, who was interpreted by The Rock. They claimed he is shown as obese and self-centered. But overall, the movie received a lot of positive reviews.
No, I haven't, but I'm super excited to see it. It's the latest Disney movie and it's a new princess. So every time there's a new princess, it's super exciting to add in one more to the Disney family.
So if you haven't watched it yet, what are you waiting for? For the Report program, this is Rebecca Fausto.
Thank you for watching another episode of the Report program. Hopefully during this stressful time, you'll find a moment to relax and enjoy the holiday season. I'm Tony Fan.
I'm Jessica O'Neill.
I'm Matt Monahan. Join us next week for a special episode on the various ways the internet has evolved.